So here's the garage, we're going to open up and see what's in there. Now I haven't even seen in there, so it's going to be a shock. As much as a shock to me as it's going to be to you.
Absolutely, get the right key, of course.
Get the right key as well. I love this sort of stuff. We need more of this, ladies and gents.
It's a modified Metro.
This is the wide body kit already.
Yeah, 6R4 kit.
Let's have a look at that. Right, ladies and gentle people, we have got a very different day today. A very different kind of record, video, content creating. So we've been given permission, a permission visit, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm quite happy to go and see some chaps' new purchase. I'm just sorting all my cables out. I've got so many cables to try and charge on the way. Just put the seat down. We're there now, ground level. So no fuel. There's never no bloody fuel. The thing when you have to share a car, there's never no goddamn fuel in it. But so we have got a permitted visit, which I'm so happy about because it's so less stressful than anything else. So as you've seen from the thumbnail, we're going to see a garage find, or barn find if you will. Garage find, but you know. So what we're going to do is get on the road. I'm going to get myself a bit of a drink. I'm going to get on the road and then I'll talk more about it in a moment. I'm just going to try and get moving because I'm already late. So I'll talk to you in 1 second. Right then, now like always, thanks for joining my channel. If you are new to my channel, thanks for joining. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button, because as I say in every video, it helps the algorithm out and makes my channel more visible to other people that's searching for my type of content. We need to grow the channel. We need to get to 100k. So having said that, today's episode is obviously a but we are going to meet a chap called Aid, and we are going to record his project car. Now this car is going to be built and we're going to follow along with it loosely, but hopefully more in depth as it progresses, because I don't really know what's going on at the moment. So it's kind of like tipping your toes in a bit of a pond at the moment. So we talk more about it when we get there. So without further ado, I'm going to get myself some fuel because I'm empty, and then we're going to get on our merry way. And next time you'll see me, we will be there. So I'll see you all momentarily.
What do you prefer? Stokesy?
Stokesy? Stu, whatever you want to call me. Arsehole if you want.
That's beyond your back.
Of course,
literally.
Yeah. Right, so what do you want to do? Are we walking down here?
Yeah, we just walk down, chat, and then that's how we'll set it up in front.
Well then, let me just put this on. Put it on camera. It's recording you.
How is it? Hello.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm awkward, very awkward. So we're here with Ada.
Don't even go there. Ada.
So we're with this chap called Ada. He's basically gave us permission, and the father.
It's done.
Done. And we've come to look at this metro. So there's certain areas I can't really record for obviously personal reasons, so we're going to kind of cut off in a minute and look straight where the metro is. But we're going to pick the metro up from here, and then we're going to go and look at your Escort, aren't we?
We are. My sorrowful state Escort. Well, all my cars are in a pretty sorrowful state, to be fair.
So this gentleman has got garages, and it's a dream because I want garages, and obviously I've only got a driveway. But we're going to see one of his gems now hiding away in a garage. So let's take it away.
Let's go do it, yeah.
Yeah, let's go and do it.
Changing your religion.
Could you imagine? Right then.
Right then.
Let's crack on. So here's the garage. We're going to open up and see what's in there. Now I haven't even seen in there, so it's going to be a shock. As much as a shock to me as it's going to be to you.
Absolutely, get the right key, of course.
Get the right key as well. I love this sort of stuff. We need more of this, ladies and gents.
It's a modified Metro.
This is the wide body kit already.
Yeah, 6R4 kit.
Let's have a look at that. Oh, wow. Right then. Now you
Quite good, doesn't it?
it does look brilliant. That's a bloody wide kit, that is. Clearly it's not.
Yeah.
For the ones that know, it's a Range Rover.
This is a Range Rover bumper.
You could modify it though.
I could. Well, I don't think the
Wow.
the hardcore Metro fans can see that.
That's where the fog lights went, was it? Right, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, Stokesy, me, loves Metros, and the amount of Metros we've come across and had to leave is just unrealistic. Did you ever see the yellow one I found, the canary yellow one I found?
Can you see that one now?
No, I found a canary yellow one. It was in a barn, sorry, in a lean-to, and the front of it was in the barn, and the back end was out. So the front was in pristine condition. It was beautiful. The back end had basically dropped off. But I posted a leaflet for the door and just didn't think anything of it. But a week later, I got a message from the owner saying I can have it for free.
Oh wow!
But where I was, the recovery was 380 quid. So straight away, I'm like, well, 380 quid. Yeah, brilliant. Not too far away, yeah. 380 quid for this Metro. And I rang up so many places to try and get it cheap. I thought, sorry, I'm going to sell it where it was. I only got 280 quid for it because it was that rotten on the back end. So I would have got it home. I would have lost out.
Yeah. That's
So-
which is true most cars.
Yeah.
This is where this one, I think, because to the untrained eye, people don't know what they are. I mean, when I first bought this, there was comments on it. Oh, scrap it. It's
Oh, that's all you ever get?
Yeah. But I actually didn't realise what I was buying. I just wanted it because it's a W reg, because it was registered in October 1980.
Yeah.
So I messaged the guy, told him my story about being nicknamed Metro as a kid, and you know my affinity with Metros. He then sort of got back to me finally, agreed to come and get it. So hired a trailer, went down to Brighton, picked it up, and it was only when I was on my way back I had some like the Metro anoraks who know everything about it. They messaged me like, you do realise what you've just bought there. It's like mega rare. It's a 1.3S, which were obviously replaced by the MG Metro.
Oh, no way.
So there's only probably, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it's about 18 months when that was in production for, and then obviously the MG Metro came out in 82.
Okay.
So this was the sports model of the era, and like I say, only ran for a limited time. And the fact it's an early one, the fact it's an S, it's
Definitely savable.
definitely worth
Yeah.
save. So you know.
So I said on the way up here, I actually said that we're going to follow the restoration of this.
Yeah.
So
So I want to document it. And,
yeah,
You know.
this is a kind of another direction, because I go in a lot of directions because I don't know where I'm going at half the time. But it's the same as the kind of the podcast. This is the sort of thing I want to do too. I want to follow people's builds. So if you've got builds like this that you want to kind of feature on the channel, we follow along, like we are with Metro here. Email me. The email address will be here. Let's get into it then. Let's get into it.
Do you want to have a little look around before?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All the tyres are still inflated.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow. It's gonna be. You need a lot of work.
Yeah. It certainly needs
A lot of work.
Well, I mean, by far, not the worst I've seen.
No. I mean, bloody hell, I don't know how long you've been watching me, but I have found some nails, and to be fair, most cars, if you've got put enough love into them, regardless of what they look like, it's a labour of love. So it's not about money. And if you look at a car like this and you think about money, you're not doing. You might as well just leave it.
I mean, this, as I say, it's for what the Metros mean to me.
Yeah.
Doing it.
That interior is lovely.
It's such a rare interior.
Yeah.
Because the trouble is, what a lot of people done with the S's, because they was the sports one, and they're not particularly sporty. When the MGs came out, after a few years, they'd change them for MG seats. So a load of them seats have just got bin.
Well, it's originality, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all original.
That's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
It's so untouched.
Yeah.
It's very original. It's had a few bits of spray.
What did you don't have to tell me, but what did you give for it?
I think 500 quid.
500 quid, bloody hell. Should we pull it out and then have a better look around it?
Yeah.
Because I can't really see anything. Lovely. What are you putting in it? Original.
Original. Everything's going to be original.
Beautiful.
Everything's original.
I love this sort of stuff. It's brilliant.
Obviously, I've got to strip it down. This is probably the worst, awkward bit, but it's relatively surface.
Yeah, yeah.
And at the end of it, I can cut some sections out of a 100 if I need to.
Of course you
Is
can.
that the same? I'll have to find out the same first. But, I mean, the subframe's relatively clean. Suspension, I mean, relatively clean suspension. Bottles. It's not. It's not.
Where
bad.
was it sat?
It sat in a yard for, I don't know how many years he said it was, but I mean, it's been on the south coast for its entire life. So how there's anything left of it, I don't know.
No way.
And then it stayed there, and then the
I
guy,
had
the guy took the engine out for a mini project.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
No,
So
the
it
guy
came
did.
with an engine. Oh, the guy did.
The guy took the, that's why, that's the only reason he bought it. He wanted the 1.3 engine out of it.
Oh, I see.
So they took the 1.3 engine out.
So you got to try and source one. Have you
I've
got
got
one?
one. Yeah,
Oh, bloody hell,
yeah.
there you go.
Source one,
Yeah. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Bona fide original Metros lovely.
With mouldy seats.
With mouldy seats. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to get in the seats. I mean, you made it concourse, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, that's my plan with this. I would love to make it concourse.
Oh, bollocks.
That's all right. It's I like that for you. He's breaking my car already.
That's got some weight to it.
Yeah. You can see what they used to break the sides because
Yeah.
these always used to give up.
Yeah.
Well, someone's put some aftermarket speakers in the back, but I've got the original ones. I've got ones to go back in without them.
Okay.
I want to keep it absolutely 100%.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. We are quite crazy, aren't we, as car people?
Well, we are. I mean, it makes no sense, does it? It's just, I could just go and buy a car.
I mean, because when the handles are overly used, you've got to pull them up more. And
It's on 49,000.
this just under straight away, which is like you can tell it hasn't been used much, which is brilliant. Another weird thing for us weird car people.
The
door shuts. The drive is it saggy?
It's really stiff to open. It's really hard to open. I've got another handy. All the way from yeah,
Malta?
Malta.
No way.
Come over the weekend. In a suitcase.
Come over from the car show and bought some parts over for me.
Before,
I've got the original.
You've gone on there, mate. Sorry to let you know.
Oh, I know that they've gone there and there. Front. Don't keep the back's gone.
What are you saying, sorry?
Yeah, it's got the original new old stock twin stripes for the S's because it's supposed to have twin stripes.
Oh, it is?
Leyland old stock.
So how come this hasn't got it?
It's been resprayed.
Oh, okay.
So there was chunks of body filler in its front balance.
I was there.
So it's obviously had been
Respray in the
it's
past.
bound to have had new wings
Yeah.
because they always used to go. So
Look how cool it is. You don't see them anymore. And when I see a Metro, I go crazy and people think you're weird.
it's
You
how
are.
small it is as well. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So compared to small cars now, this is tiny.
Oh, this is minuscule, yeah.
It's so small. So even that is the original wiper mechanism thing.
Okay.
Because they usually hook in, don't they?
Yeah, and they're
That's the
bastard to put
original
on.
ones. So it's just so.
You've literally got to strip this to
Oh,
bare.
it's going to be fair show.
Are you acid or just
I
sandblasting?
think.
I wouldn't acid.
No, I don't want to acid it.
No, I wouldn't acid.
I've heard a few bad.
It's terrible because acid, what it you'll have no car.
Yeah.
Um, This is why the Nova kind of got pushed aside, my white Nova Mabel, because it was just I didn't know what to do with it and it was going to cost so much money, and because I didn't have much out, I didn't have help anymore. I had to be put on the shelf. That's one thing I will eventually get back around to doing, but that again we're going to acid dip that, and there'd be nothing left of it. So I'd say sandblast or something.
Well, it's either sandblast or cut and repair pieces bit at a time.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
concentrate on certain areas. Because again, the trouble is if you cut out too much of the car, is it going to stay straight?
Yeah, of course, of course.
So, especially if the floor's gone there, floor's gone in the back. You know, it has started going here, so it depends on how much. Oh,
Yeah.
look. So it depends on how much weakness it's got there.
Yeah.
So probably got to do bits and pieces at a time.
Of course you have, yeah. So you've got
Can't
to
stay.
keep the rigidity of it. I love that word. It's a good word, isn't it?
Rigidity. yeah.
Rigidity.
That's the hard one. Just got inside.
Yeah, yeah. They're made of these break off, like the old
Yeah.
Sierras, the old Fords. You pull them up and they just come clean off. Right, ladies and gents, we're gonna have a sit in it.
Brave. Poor old.
Oh, look at that. 49,995. Oh, 950. Sorry. 49,000. All the plastic as well, it's lovely. The old choke as well.
Inside, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. The plastics are clean. They look dried out or nothing. The old choke. The days of using choke. So you just need chokes, don't you?
Long gone now.
Yeah.
I've used a choke cable to drive home when my accelerator cable snapped. So I had to
Yeah, of
swap
course,
the
yeah,
mechanisms
yeah,
over
yeah.
that, and I had to use the choke.
Yeah, that's good. It's good, though, isn't it?
But it got me back.
Yeah. Because these little stalks too. Look, it's just you don't see it anymore. This. Oh, I only broke it. This is why my channel is my channel, ladies and gentlemen. Because little things like this puts a smile on my face. People call me weird, but people like me and Metro here, and his dad Don. It's like this is what makes us smile. This is why I do what I do. Because little things like this. They say the simplest of things make the simple minds happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really brilliant. Look at the gear shifter. A little 4-speed. I think your gearbox is broke, mate. The handbrake's good though. No, 1, 2, 3. Handbrake's brilliant. Right, we've got another car to look at, so we're going to get this one loaded, and then look at the other car that we've come to see. I don't know if I'm going to do one video of this, or I think, do you know what? I think I should just do one video of this, because if I do this and the Escort is going to get lost.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be able to do this, and then because it's two different cars, two different.
Yeah.
So I think this deserves a video on its own, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Yeah, Mini Metro 1.3S.
I could bore you to tears with the little bits of detail.
No, you're not boring anybody to tears.
Because as soon as it is, these aren't the original backlights.
Okay.
Because the original ones have, that is a separate piece of plastic in there.
Oh wow.
Which I've sourced.
Okay.
The wheels are not the correct wheels.
They're not?
All that's different is the valve.
Okay.
He's lined up with one of them there instead of there.
Ah, I like that.
That was the very early wheels.
I like that.
These doors, I've got to try and repair these because these are the early doors which have this flat piece here. Usually you got ribbed metal there.
Oh, okay.
On the Rover Metros,
See,
on
we're
the
learning.
later Austins, but these being the early one.
You can take
That's different.
respray. Well, that wouldn't be sprayed, would it?
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be. So
Yeah.
I knew it'd been resprayed.
Yeah, yeah.
I tried to knock him down. The fixers
Yeah.
for these are different.
Yeah. Okay.
What else is there? There's one major thing.
Did we say
I
about
found out when I took it to the car show, because this was at the restoration show
Oh, was it?
as a barnfind, yeah,
Oh, bloody hell.
in March. And the guy who's got you might have seen, you know, the Applejack Green one.
Yes,
His name's Colin.
I think so.
He lives in Longbridge.
Yeah, I've been to a few Longbridge cars. Is it? I've been to a few.
It's a W reg, but it's a 1981.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah. You can't exactly miss
He
it.
used to work for Leyland. He
Yeah.
knows everything about him, and he told me this screen is irreplaceable because it hasn't got the vanes that run through there to heat that up. This is the first generation of screen, virtually replaceable. So I've got to be
You've got to be very careful with that.
careful putting on it. I've got to locate a front windscreen because this is got a slight brown tint. So that's aftermarket.
Well, so the front windscreen's got a brown tint.
Yeah, well that one's an aftermarket one that's been
Okay.
replaced.
Oh, so the
I've got to
original
try and
would be
find
brown.
But the rest of the windows are all the same as they should be.
Yeah, yeah.
Original. So yeah, there's silly things that I've managed to sort of find out, and I've located the right stuff because I want it absolutely concourse perfect. If I can.
So, you've got, just to let the audience know a little bit about you, you've got a Rover Tomcat that was featured in
Commonwealth Games.
Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, done the flag formation with 72 cars.
Yeah, I'll put a picture up here so you can see.
That are then the same year, it's a very relatively short span of owning the car. I've done the Commonwealth Games in it, and then there was a 30-year celebration of the Tomcat
Okay.
held at Millbrook. So there's Tomcats all rallying around Millbrook, around the oval and all around the
Oh, wow.
alpine circuits and stuff. And just had a day there, and it was just a real, just unbelievable day to be part of.
Yeah, yeah, of course,
You know,
yeah,
being
yeah.
at Millbrook, Top Gear have been there, all different cars. You know, well, going back to why it was at Millbrook. When they first developed the Tomcat, they developed two sports Tomcats which had been modified and whatnot, and they broke, I I don't know how many records they broke, but they still hold a lot of them today. They took records for the 24-hour pace.
Okay.
I have to look into it. I don't know the exact ins and outs.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So they've got loads of records that they broke. I've got a T-shirt with them all on the back.
Brilliant.
So that was why it was held up.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
So I had that, and then I thought, you know what, I'll keep the car.
Two
So I
hours.
treated it, you know, resprayed it, and then it was at the restoration show in March. As that was the barnfind, and that was the
Two iconic cars together. Well, I would have loved to have seen
all
that.
the same place.
Yeah, yeah. One looking pretty, one not so.
Yeah. Wanted to be sorry for itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Tomcat's got a good story. Hopefully, I'm trying to track out. I know somebody. I've spoken to someone who knows one of the previous owners of this. So I'm trying
Of
to
this?
track down. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to track down a bit of history.
Yeah, of course. How many owners has it had? Do you know?
He's had a few. I think he's had 5.
5. And only 49,000 miles.
So yeah, it's. I say if I could find out some of the story, things
Yeah.
like get a bit more of the background. I know where it was supplied. Lexmead don't exist anymore, but I'm trying to dig around, find out about that dealership and what I can.
Okay,
find out,
okay.
you know.
Well, that's good. It's good that you're getting the history of it. You're not just bought a car to seemingly kind of restore to a point, then get rid of it. You're doing this out of passionate, kind of, which stems from your father, really, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
when you think he's changed engines with a mobility bloody winch. Oh yeah, that's where the bunkers.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's good. It's good. I love the stories. So what we're going to do now, ladies and gents, we're going to load it and take it to its I would say not final resting place, but where you're going to be storing
Well,
it.
yeah, well, I'm going to restore it. Yeah, so it's just where I've got my tools and access to actually do it. Then.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. And we'll have a look at a few of the panels that he's got. So we're going to put a bit of a time lapse now, get it on the trailer, and then look at some more things. But it's a Metro, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely love it. I want one. I do.
Lined up all right?
Yeah, it's lined up okay. And off she comes, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. That's enough, isn't it? Right, if I get in there.
Bump start it.
Yeah. Brake works, look.
The handbrake's a bloody good handbrake.
Great.
What are you doing? Putting it in the garden or what?
No. I'm going to have to get my stuff out and get it in the garage. Handbrake's brilliant.
The handbrake's a good handbrake. 4 clicks on it.
Not even that. Great for drifting. So the glory of these is the parts are just not expensive for them.
No.
They're just like, yeah, I've bought loads of panels and loads of stuff for like next to nothing really.
It's bloody good. People think the parts are going to be expensive because they're older, but some parts, like little things.
Yeah, they've started fetching decent.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know a lot of these stalks. I mean, a lot of like the Austin Maestros, Montegos, and they had the same sort of thing. Like
probably helps they were made in Birmingham.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
People
yeah.
have got garages full of stuff.
Of course they have, yeah.
They were cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, but she don't have to look sorry for herself.
He's done half.
Oh my goodness, right then, sorry, yeah. Here we go.
This is the Aladdin's cave.
Wow.
Bikes and all sorts. What I've picked up, literally, if there's any bits that are close enough to home, like windscreens and that, I've just gone and bought them.
Oh yeah,
I
just
just
windscreens there.
want spare. I've got windscreens, no old stock exhaust. Well, it's not no old stock, I think it's a, what's the name? It's an aftermarket one, but it's a brand new one, still got the labels on it.
Yeah.
I've got, that's a metric tyre. The old metric
Can't find them
ones.
anymore,
Can't
can
find
you?
them anymore, so that's
Yeah, you got a set of 4 or just one?
I've just got the one. I did
Okay.
have some TDX.
Just to quickly
mixture
mention,
ones.
if you've got anything at home, ladies and gentlemen, that is, you know, for the old Metros and, you know, sort of stuff, put in the comments below or email me, because you're going to need a few other things, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always looking for, I'd rather have it than not have it.
Yeah.
So if I've got spares,
So you've got, yeah, if you've got anything knocking around in the garage,
Got-
just let us know.
rear balances, front balances, slam panels, sill panels, wings.
So you've got 2 wings
Foreskin.
there. Well, you've got most of the bloody car here already, haven't you, really?
Yeah, I've got pretty well. I've got a scuttle panel. What have I got? I've got loads. I've got nice Austin Rover storage box as well.
Oh, no way, look at that.
And I've got these are all Rover ones or Austin ones. They're MG Rover. I'm a Rover, and then I've got.
Where did you acquire them?
Actually, I found them on again the good old
Marketplace.
marketplace. Just see
Yeah.
random ones crop up, and I'm like a
So you're after 3 more metric, or 4 more, because it's having a spare.
Yeah. People don't like using them on the road, which I get, because they're 40-year-old rubber. Well, there or thereabout.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, what I would do is have a set of rims for when you're taking it to a show, or, you know.
Oh yeah, so it's period correct.
Yeah.
So when you
Yeah, that's exactly
when you're
that, yeah.
trialing it to the show, you got the metric tyres on with the wheels, so people are like, yeah, it's, you know.
And if you haven't got a trailer, then buy a set of steels, 12
Yeah,
inch.
yeah.
Use that to take it to the show, and then
Yeah.
throw them on while it's at the show. That's what I'd do.
Yeah,
if I had-
definitely.
if I had that sort of.
Well, you wouldn't want to wear these down, would you? Really? I mean,
That's it, yeah.
they're old.
almost priceless, aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are. Yeah. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's going to go to its new sleeping quarters until the build starts. Yeah, this side's all right.
Yeah, come over with it. You're all right. Come over with it.
Fine.
You just missed it. You can come a bit more if you want to. That's it. Lovely. Oh.
Over there.
So this is the first on this channel.
What was that?
Oh, didn't say very nice, is it?
Glass.
Hey?
Glass, that was. There's a ball.
How is it?
You're going to say you're in anyway.
Cool. It fits. It fits. And the door shut as well.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Yeah, not yet. You ain't got this stuff back yet.
Brilliant.
Shock.
Well, thank you very much for letting me come and record your car. So I'm going to end the video here. So again, thank you to Ada and his dad.
Welcome.
Yeah. And then we'll see this Metro soon. So you know what I'm going to say. From IMSTOKZE, thanks for watching. Remember, don't leave yourself, and as always, keep the car hunt alive. And I will see you next weekend.